The music, because obviously those that aren't susceptible to coming into the Great Itchy Town, they heard. Well, I heard some of the earliest stuff was Ronin Records, and what you got. It was my first outing where I was like, these guys I met at Fresh, I want to know. I want to know more.
Well, I think all of our peers around us who are a couple of years senior to us, from the early. Very beginning stages of the UK hip-hop and graffiti culture scene, if we hail out legends such as Robbo, PIC, Shoe 2, Sub 1, XL 502. I mean, the list is endless. Car 138. We could go on and on and on. And I think what it was is within that community, they had kind of observed Skinny and Mono just rap on the bridge all day. Someone's got to get that energy. And I think I've got to give credit to Axilla for being persistent to be like, come on, guys, just come around my house and listen to some beats. We're like, what?
No,
when?
we're doing this.
Yeah, like, oh, when? When are we going to come around your yard and listen to beats? Don't you know Camden Bridge is waiting for us? Like, and all of this and that. And I think through his persistence and perseverance, he managed to get us around his house listening to beats. We're pulling out the pen and pad, and it's kind of like, all right, then let's do what we normally do on Camden Bridge and do it to some of Aggsy's beats. Hence, that became our recordings with Ronin Records. What was it called? The Mud Files?
Mud Files.
The Mud Files. Ooh. Yeah.
If you don't know about Mud Files, get to know that seminal moment.
So that was our first chance to actually put it down and have it put down on wax. Yeah. The age that we were, it was a dream come true. Like we're actually rapping. We've got a record
How old
down.
were you boys at that time, roughly?
How old were they?
Mentally?
Yeah, no, actually.
Actually.
I don't know, 20? I don't even
know.
know.
It wouldn't have been 20 because Jarrell wasn't born. We can actually do the maths. Yeah, we would have been...
26, 25?
No, like 19s.
Yeah.
19 years old.
So I must have been, about 17, 16 at the time? Wow.
Although, it seems mad, but let me actually state this. The fact that we got our first recording, I think it might have been 1995. It says on the record.
No, yeah.
Or something like that. But the fact that we got our first recording out then, I mean, me and Mono, Chester, Berry Crew, Mud Fam, Skinnyman as an entity, and Mongo as an entity, have been actively inputs in the arts, whether it be music, theatre production, helping people songwrite, helping people set up sound systems, doing mixtapes, poetry, all kind of things. We've been musically involved from we was 10, musically active and creatively active in the arts in many different avenues, as well as being on the road trying to survive as little street urchins that we are. So the fact that we got our first recording when we was in our late 19s, we had actually been to places like Raw Material when we was like 12 and 13 and recorded.
Oh, so you'd kind of
serious material. No. We had always aspired to do it. We done it when it was Michael Johnson doing Dominant Force. We was active then. We would go to these Westwood rap competitions. Yeah. We would go to these round the clock rap competitions. We would we was always active. We would put on our own stage shows and put on our own rap seminars independently from our own means of finance that we earned on Camden Bridge. Yeah. So many things that we was doing actively. I even remember when we was about 12, we got sent to Unity Studios on the Finchley Park by an old Rastaman who said, yo, the rest of the old Rastaman them around there have been given a grant so that you lot can go around there. And then studio facilities are for the children of this community to go around and have a recording facility at their disposal. These Rastaman elders have been given a grant to that effect. So we've got around there, knocked on their door, and the dreads have opened the door, and we're like, yo, we've been sent around here to record, and like, we have to talk about, boy, move. And we're like, right, it's like that, yeah? And I mean, so we were trying, we were trying to get our foot in, and we was like, look, how much is it to get a studio? We was messing about with Sound and Money.
Yeah.
We was messing about with... So before we got our release at the age of 19... I suppose it was a long time.
I was messing around with record labels and using their downtime as well, and we was making jungle as well. And then they took ours.
Which was the thing? Which was the thing people would do? They'd give you like the extras on what would be there. The hours.
That's right.
A lot of bands would create
they'd actually call up for some some of what he was saying. And then we just end up there, innit? We're like, all right, what else you got for us then? And they go, all right, let's use some of your time or whatever. But Sound of Money Studios was a great time, I think, as far as Mud Fam and Berry Crew and us becoming more muddy.
And the studio in King's Cross with Norton and Dave. Elizabeth Troy was recording there.
That was the
Sound of the Underground, Sour Records.
Sour Records, yeah.
Sound of the Underground, who did UK
That's when we was doing
Apache
that
and
jungle little thing there.
MJ Cole and that, and we
even
was in
Nathan
there
was there,
doing pre-production
Yeah.
stuff then. So we was always active in it. We always wanted a foot in. We was always trying to be creative. So the fact that we brought our material out for the first time when we was about 19 was a long time coming because we had been trying since the ages of 11 and 12 to...
Building up them 10,000 hours, basically.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then, how much stuff do you think is not out there in the public that people would, you think people would love to hear?
Regarding what?
There's
Well,
some
older
that I'd
stuff,
like
yeah.
to hear. We used to rap for, you know what DAT tapes are? There was ADAT tapes as well.
Yeah.
We used
The
to
big boys,
freestyle the whole ADAT tape.
What?
Yeah, we'd freestyle the whole thing. We'd
Someone
be there
used
for
to give me
hours.
dictaphones and go, yeah, this will help you. Like, even my mum used to say, Alec, this will help you with your rapping. And I'd think, it won't, because I'll freestyle over the whole memory or tape, and then I want to record over that for another freestyle. Freestyles are just freestyles. I think there was a very big learning curve for the first time we knew that we had to sit down and write and compose structured lyrics. It was like, what?
What we going to do?
Felt like schoolwork. Yeah. But we did it anyway, Agsy.
And memorise.
Yes, Agsy.
I've got
You made us do it,
memorise
Agsy. Like, Agsy's like a
It was detention.
the crafty supply teacher. You know? 'Cause he was like,
Go on, kids.
You're not a teacher, you're one of
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
just draw a little picture, here's some crayons. You know, like, and he got us to do it.
Mate, I had this conversation with Tiggs the author the other day, and producers are like some of the most calculative, timekeeping, structured people on the... Without that, music is done.
Yeah. Big up all of the people who create music and create creativity and creations. I think one thing at a very early stage is, for me, that let me know that I'm very biased, would be people would be like, who'd you like, Kool Moe Dee or LL Cool J? So we're talking about the early separation of having to pick and choose. Up until that point, it was like, check out all these great rappers. Then it's like, yeah, Kool Moe Dee went and dissed my man from that club, and we heard the tape and was like, oh, he took it to his neck. And then it was like, right, Kool Moe Dee versus LL Cool J. Who'd you like? And I was like, well, tell you the truth, I think they're both brilliant. And then I had to realise that if anybody comes up to me of any age, gender, sex, or background, came up to me and was like, here's this little 4-line poem that I've started, I would appreciate and love that. So I realised that I was biased, because anybody who was doing anything, I was like, I love it. You know, like, and I would really encourage it. And so you didn't have to be the best rapper to win me over. You just had to tell me that you was working on writing a rap, and I'll be won over. So I'm easily won over because I'm biased to the love of creation, creativity, music, poems.
It takes a lot for someone
art.
to show you what they made, like, and they're
it does.
genuine. Not just bullshit raps, like something when you go, oh, there's essence in it, there's substance, like. Because creativity is medicine. Like, it helped me a lot. I caught creativitis a few years ago, and it helped me like heal in many ways. You get what I'm saying? It helped me. I was doing a lot of chemical research, innit? So like, it helped me come out. You know?